Hi everyone, welcome back to the video lecture series on field theory. In last topic, we are discussed about basics of scalars and vector quantities, and today we are going to discuss about basics law of vector algebras. Come, let's go into the topic. So first, the last top in last video we have stopped here. Here, what is basic law of vector algebra. What is vector algebra? Here we are going with the Cartesian coordinate systems. Here we can see that it is a this is a basic vector. Here we have a three-dimensional system. One is an x-axis, next one is z, next one is y-axis. We have three dimensions, basic vectors. So we have an x vector, we have an y vector, and we have an z vector. Here, when vector a vector a bar in a Cartesian coordinate system may be represented by, so a vector is equal to ax, ay, az, because we have three-dimensional x, y, z vector. Or it also can be represented by x vector into ax plus y vector into ay and z vector into az. Okay, it can be also represented by like this. Okay, according to Cartesian coordinate system, the vectors can be represented by this. Okay, here the vector in the Cartesian systems vector, here we can see vector A has magnitude A. So vector A is a magnitude A is equal to modulus of A vector, modulus of A vector to the direction of propagation. So vector A which having a modulation of a magnitude is a modulus of A vector. So the A vector shows may be represented by, so the here A vector already we have done, so the x vector into ax, y vector into ay, and z vector into az. These are the components of A. If the vector A has the three components, if the vector A has a three component x, y, z, and the vector which are ax, ay, az, the vector A is a three component vector which are, these are the three component vector ax, ay, and az. Here is a ax, az, this is what ay, and this is what az. Three components is ax, ay, and az. These are the three component of vector A. So three component of A vector. Okay. So now coming to unit vector. So we have seen so many types of vectors. This is also one of the type of vector. Here the unit vector along vector A. Here what happens if the vector is an unique vector? So the vector with the magnitude 1. When the vector with the magnitude of vector is equal to 1. Vector with the magnitude A is equal to 1. What happens here is, excuse me, can choose another color, bloom, and now here what happens if the vector A is equal to 1 and the direction along the coordinate systems which increases with the coordinator value. Here what the vector A is equal to 1, the direction along with the coordinate systems, direction of increasing the coordinate values are 1. Okay, now coming to the unit vector. Okay, now coming to the unit vector, a vector A, here the vector A can be represented by vector A equal to x vector into ax, and y into ay, and z equal to az. This is the three components of the vectors. The magnitude of vector A can be written as, already have the magnitude of vector A can be written as a root of three component ax square plus ay square plus az square. Okay, we know that magnitude of A vector. So unit vector in the direction of a vector A. Unit vector is the direction of vector A. So it is the direction of vector A, what is known as, so A vector divided by magnitude of A vector. Here the unit vector in the direction A is equal to A vector divided by modulus of A vector. So A vector is divided by modulus of A vector. Finally, the direction of vector A can be represented A vector and divided by modulus of A vector. Here, this is what an unit vector. Now we can see small example of a unit vector. Here the specific, the unit vector extends from the origin. Here the unit vector extends from the origin. This is an origin, g equal to 2 comma minus 2 comma minus 1. This is an x, y, z. So x is 2. This is what an x-axis. What this is an x-axis. This is an y-axis. This is what z-axis. This is what a 2. X is 2. Y is minus 2. Minus 2. This is minus 2. Z equal to 1. Okay, here the point now, here we have a point considering the vector extended from the origin to a point G, origin to a point G equal to 2x minus 2y vector and minus 1 vector. Then the magnitude, so magnitude of G vector is equal to, we know that what is x, that is 2 square minus plus minus 2 square plus minus 1 square, that is equal to 3. Okay, so finally that is 2 square 4 plus minus into minus 2 square 4, what happens? Plus 1. So root of 4 for 8, 8 plus 1, 9. So root of 9 is 3. Okay, so now coming to the unit vector of G, unit vector of a G vector, that is G vector divided by modulus of G vector. So that is what finally we are getting this answer, G vector divided modulus of G vector. With G vector, modulus of G vector for each and individual vectors, we are getting an answer. This is what an unit vector answer. Okay, I hope you will be understanding this topic and we can see you next topic. Thank you so much.